cease fighting. This training is over. I'm going to feel those bruises tomorrow. We lost. I guess we were a bit careless. Oh man, we're finally done. I'm too drained to even take another step. What do I hear you saying, Private Scott? If this were a real battle, this would be about the time a second wave of enemies would be showing up. Yes, sir. Private Scott, Private Harold. Do you really think you have what it takes to protect the citizens of Roland? I think it's about time you asked yourselves this question. Understood, sir. Very good. Do not forget what you learned today and strive to fulfill your duties. Estelle and Joshua, thanks for your hard work today. Thanks to you, I think my soldiers have gotten the wake-up call they needed. There's no need to thank us. It's us who should be thanking you. This was excellent training. I agree, this was a good learning experience. Haha, if you think so, then you're set for life as bracers. Though our positions may be different, we are both here to serve the public. Although I can't do much else, I'll pray for success for the both of you. Sure, and thanks again. Take care of yourself. I will, and I hope to be seeing you again sometime. Right, we finished the soldier training. I think that's all of our side quests for now. Let's go back to the guild hall. Alright, we're back in Roland. Let's go to the guild hall and turn all this stuff in. Anything else? Nope, everything's clear. Good morning. How did the job at the farm go? We hit a few bumps in the road, but let me give you a brief report of the details. Joshua gives Anna a rundown of last night's events at the farm. Alright, good job. I see, so you ended up setting the monsters free because the Brazil family requested you to do so. I think it was premature on their part, but I won't pursue the matter any further. Is it okay to leave things at that? The mission of a bracer is to protect civilians and uphold justice. However, there are many ways we can protect those around us, and there are as many forms of justice as there are stars in the heavens. As a bracer, it is your job to be able to discern these things. Indeed, our work has very profound implications, if you think about it in that way. That's because we aren't an organization that deals strictly with monsters' problems. We also intervene when disputes arise between nations. To become a high-ranking bracer, one must have more than combat strength. A well-honed mind and flexible problem-solving skills are also required. A sharp mind and problem-solving ability, huh? Serious, the road to the big league sounds a lot steeper than I originally thought. Haha, well then, your only choice is to devote yourself to working hard every day. And since you're both here, why don't I give you the details of your next job? Those are the words I've been waiting to hear. I'm ready for anything, so what have you got lined up for us this time? Another monster that needs a good whipping? Not this time. The next job will entail the transport of goods. And get this, your client is none other than Mayor Claus himself. Really, a request from the mayor. You think it'll be alright leaving such an important task up to us? From what I've heard, it's a pretty simple job. In any case, I'd like you to speak with the mayor directly about the job details. Alright, we still need a report, so let's do that. Report. Mushroom hunt, done. Orbital replacement, done. Medical necessities, done. Soldier training, done. Treating your brace rate class, alright. Good work. It seems like you completed your objectives without any trouble. If you finished any other jobs, please come back and report again. Any more jobs? Oh, that's it. Alright, before we go talk to the mayor, let's go see if we can buy some things. Let's go to the Orbital factory. Modifying trade. Let's see what quartz you got. Oh, we got a lot of quartz. Let's open up some slots first. Open up one for Estelle. Open up Sufficient. Insufficient. Guess I'm not opening any spots for ourselves. Let's open up one for Joshua, maybe? Nope. Nope. Not opening up anything or anybody because I don't have enough stuff. Alright, well, forget that. I guess let's see if we can buy any weapons or armor. Shop. Buy. We'll buy the pile rod. Buy one of those. We'll buy a kunai, I guess I pronounce it. Buy one of those. Let's see, we'll get 2 armor vests. Do we have enough? Yes, we'll buy 2 armor vests. Let's see. We'll buy 2 spikes. A silver accessory blessed by the goddess Adeos prevents poison. A bangle that emits pure white light to prevent blindness. We already have that. A leather wristband that stimulates a pressure point, prevents sleep. I'm not gonna buy any of this stuff right now. Let's put on my new equipment. Pile rod, armor vest, spikes. And you, kunai, armor vest, spikes. And we'll sell our old stuff real quick. Sell the birch staff, sell the twin dirks. Sell the leather vests. Alright. Let's go to the mayor's house. I don't think we have anything else we need to do. And the mayor lives around here. Do you think the mayor's even in today? Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance that he's out. Well, bless my soul if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. I guess it wasn't today. Hi, Mayor Claus. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir, but we've come on behalf of the Bracers Guild and a job you requested. Yes, I heard from the guild that the 2 of you would be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Well, we're trying, at least. I'm sorry for my dad reneging on his promise like that. There's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult, and it's for that reason I think that asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I am unable to get away from my work, and I had to break down and ask the guild for help. We were informed that this job involves the transport of a certain something, but what is it exactly that you would like us to carry and where? I'd like you to pick up a septum crystal from the Amalgamine and deliver it here. When you say septum, do you mean like synth that we often come across? Accurately speaking, synth is fragmented septum which is too small to be used as precious stones. Therefore, this synth is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into orbments. So that's the difference, huh? I think I've got a better grasp of things now. We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of synth called Esmalus from the Amalgamine since the olden days. However, since a large piece of the crystal was recently discovered, I asked the mine chief to hold on to it until someone could pick it up. So you'd like us to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you can handle? The transport of a precious gem, huh? It'll be a nice change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes, too. Alright, we'll do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. Received Mayor's referral. If you show that to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck. Alright, so we have to go to the mine and get the gem. Let's take a look around the mayor's house. Okay, we got an attic. We're just gonna study. There's a bedroom. Another bedroom. Who are you? I heard from Lita that the vegetables from the Brazil farm haven't arrived. I wonder what's going on. The vegetables from there have such a delicious fresh flavor. Alright, let's go downstairs. That's the door. There's the living room and the kitchen. And let's talk to you. It seems like the Brazil farm's vegetables are finally going to be shipped. By any measure, the weather certainly hasn't been bad this year. I wonder if something happened. Well, yes, something did happen. Their vegetables were being eaten by little weasel-like things. Alright, let's go to the mine, which, as we know, is up this way. Right? No. It's this way. So because we've been through this whole area except for the mine itself, we're just gonna go straight through. There's nothing really else left to find around here. We've got all the chests and things, so we'll just head on and talk to this guy. This is the entrance to the Amalgamine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave. Believe it or not, we are here on business. Roland Mayor Kloss has asked that we come here and pick up a certain septum crystal. Estelle shows Landon the mayor's referral. Well, alright then. If you've got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief. That mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gatton. He manages the mine and all of its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septum load more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. Of course he's working in the lower tunnels, and there's probably lots of monsters and stuff between him and them. There and here and there, anywhere. Alright, here's the Amalgamine. Doesn't look like anything interesting. Area. Land. Let's move this minecart out of the way. Or maybe we won't. Check it out, it's a minecart. Do you think it's powered by ordnance too? Looks that way to me. How about we get in and see where it takes us? Sure, let's ride the cart. Whee! That was fun. What happens if we ride it again? If I switch this button, will it change the direction of the track? Let's try it. It did! Wow! What's up here? A worker! Great, Adeos. What are you kids doing down here? Are you friends with someone who works here in the mine? Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor. Oh, so you're here about the crystal, are you? Well, if you're looking for the boss, he should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine, you can get down there. The end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine. When you were riding in the minecart, you noticed a place along the way where the tracks divided, right? If you follow that other line, you'll reach the elevator. In order to get there, you'll have to go back to where you came from and flip the lever to activate the track switch. Well, we already knew that, but thanks for the tip. We just wanted to see what was over here. I was hoping it was a treasure chest, but I guess you're pretty worth it too. Alright, let's switch it. And we'll go back in. Alright, let's go down the elevator now. This is the elevator we're supposed to use to reach the lower tunnels, right? Why doesn't it work? Let me have a look. There's orbital energy running through it, but it appears to be mechanically locked. Maybe we should go back and ask the miner about it. Are you serious? Yeah, go through all this crap again. Gotta go back here. Switch the track. Get in the cart again. Talk to that guy again. You couldn't have told me that the first time I talked to him. Wasting my time. Hey, buddy. What's that you say? The elevator won't work? Ah, I see what the problem is. You need the key to activate it. But since you don't have one of your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. We received an elevator key. Much appreciated. Once our business here is finished, we'll make sure to return it. Great, now we gotta go back again. Get in the cart again. Go back again. Get out of the cart again. Flip the switch again. Get back in the cart again. Get back out of the cart again. Get in the elevator again. Estelle, try using that key we just borrowed. We should be able to get the elevator working this time. Estelle used the elevator key. It looks like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down into the lower tunnels? Alright, let's go. Whee! Pain in my ass, couldn't have gave me the key to begin with, some bitch. Alright. Lots of tunnels and things in here. Where am I going? Are you the mine chief? Eek! You scared me there for a second. So you're looking for the mine chief, are you? I'm sure he's somewhere across the bridge. We're looking for a bridge in the mine. I guess that makes sense. Caves have like canyons and things sometimes. I'm lost. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, there's a bridge. Anything else around? Nope. Alright, let's go. Oh, just walk it. Whatever. Ooh, a resting station. Let's take a rest. I could use a little bit of health. Let's take a look under the hood. Are you the mine chief? You said you're looking for the mine chief? He was here a moment ago. The reason why we've been able to work like we have is due to the grace of the goddess herself. We'd best remember to give thanks. Yes. Don't you forget it. Okay, up here maybe? Must down this way. And this place sure is amazing. I think you're the mine chief, but I want to take a look around a little bit. What's up here? More people. Oh man, I ate a ton of food, but now I'm hungry again. Maybe I ought to try sneaking off to town for lunch again. How about you? It looks like Trent was cutting work again. I can't believe he's still pulling the same stunts after that last earful he got from the boss. Yeah, right. Some people just never learn. And I'm pretty sure you are the mine chief. Because you're the one that looks different. Heaven and earth, what are two kids like you doing down here in this mine? You're the mine chief, right? Boy, am I glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dank place for you. We're with the Bracers Guild, and we've come today on behalf of Mayor Kloss. Handed over the mayor's referral. I see. So you kids are bracers, are you? That's quite a feat for being so young. Hehe. It's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right? Oh, right. Give me a second. This little baby is something you don't see every day, which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible. The mine chief pulls a large grain crystal from his breast pocket. Wow. I've never seen a crystal this big before. This is impressive. There seems to be light swirling around inside too. It's one of several types of septum, specifically an Esmalus crystal, which is endowed with the power of wind. For a gem of this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. I'm talking about a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor. Roger that. Receive the septum crystal. It's so beautiful. It feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. This is super fun. Check this out, Joshua. That's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy. Estelle puts the crystal away in her pocket. Well, I guess that's that. We'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Gatton. But don't worry, we'll make sure this gets to the mayor. I'm counting on you kids.